We've all felt the need to do good,
I want to do good.
to care about
I
others,
should care for others.
to share the gifts of which we are so abundantly blessed,
We are so blessed.
to answer the calling and give selflessly of ourselves.
I want to give.
You may call it your conscience, or maybe
I want to do good.
you call it listening to your little voice. But have you ever considered that your little voice, when joined with others,
Doing good.
might not be so little after all? Hi, I'm Christy Vermullum, and this is my cousin Kathy. Kathy has been a resident with Hope Haven since she was just a little girl. Facilities like the one we're in now have provided Kathy and so many others with employment opportunities while assisting them in leading productive and fulfilling lives. But that's just one of the reasons that the mission of Hope Haven is near to my heart. There are so many more because Hope Haven and its volunteers have been making a difference in people's lives for decades. It was 1964, a time when people with disabilities were still very limited in their opportunity to participate in everyday activities. But a group of people from Rock Valley, Iowa, set out to change that fact as a little voice urged them to come to the aid of children in their community. Realizing this voice was a call from God, Hope Haven was established to assist people with disabilities enjoy fuller, more productive lives. Today, that first response to God's call has blossomed into a worldwide effort, offering support to thousands of people around the globe, as well as supporting a variety of programs right here at home.
The mission of Hope Haven is simply to unleash potential in people through work and life skills so that they can enjoy productive lives. Over the years, the ministries of Hope Haven have expanded to lend support to people all around the world. But the original mission remains the same, to unleash the potential in people. Through God's power, Hope Haven is able to encourage people to be all that God intends them to be. His plans for this mission continue to amaze me.
It's clear to the people who work closely with Hope Haven that God has plans to grow this ministry and touch as many lives as possible. Over the years, Hope Haven's services have expanded to include a broad range of programs, including work training programs and employment for people with disabilities. Neighborhood homes that provide people with disabilities the opportunity to live independently and be part of the community. An international wheelchair ministry that collects, refurbishes, and distributes wheelchairs to the poor around the world. Support for children and their families through a variety of services, and encouraging people with serious and persistent mental illness to discover a positive role in the community. In addition to these focuses, Hope Haven is often called to move in new directions with various services locally and abroad. Besides the work we do at our headquarters in Rock Valley, Iowa, we also have a physical presence in dozens of communities across the tri-state region. Hope Haven isn't just about serving people with disabilities, or delivering wheelchairs to impoverished countries, or supporting troubled children and their families. It's about all of these things, and so much more.
It's difficult to give someone the full picture of Hope Haven. There are so many programs and services being offered. When God calls Hope Haven in a new direction, we answer that call to the best of our ability. We do all that we can with a lot of faith and prayer. But we know that by God's will, it will be done, and it always is.
As an organization based on doing God's will, Hope Haven depends on the generosity of volunteers and donors to keep our doors and our hearts open to those who need us. As many of our wonderful volunteers have discovered, you often get more from Hope Haven than you could ever hope to give.
I've been coming out to the Niesink home for approximately 12 years. It is the second Hope Haven Bible study that we have participated in. These young people are looking for older persons who have experienced life and who can share with them the wisdom of their years and their experiences. So I would encourage anyone watching this video to talk to the staff at Hope Haven and see if there are any openings or opportunities to come and spend some time with these young people. I think be greatly rewarded by just seeing the smiles and the expressions of love that are returned to them.
Hope Haven would absolutely not be what it is today without the volunteers and donors. The International Wheelchair Ministry alone has accumulated hundreds of thousands of volunteer hours in just 10 years. This includes people who collect, sort, repair, box, and deliver the chairs to the poorest of the poor in countries all around the world. In addition to giving people mobility for the first time in their lives, Hope Haven also delivers the message of Jesus' great love for them.
I got involved because of my religious convictions. The most rewarding thing is to see those people who actually get a wheelchair. As I said, first I was seeing only pictures, but then when you go and see the individuals themselves, it just changes your whole outlook. The mission is so important because it's, I think, a mission of help and hope that I can do. I at least can put wheels under their body. We don't get paid here in this world, but our reward, we feel, is what we see happens in other people's lives. We're all part of God's community, and if we don't help, we're not doing what we're put on this earth to do.
As you can see, Hope Haven and its volunteers assist so many people in so many ways. We're especially proud to be able to provide job opportunities for people with disabilities through various employment programs in the community, such as Parkview Industries, Osceola Employment Services in Sibley, and here at Double H Manufacturing.
I enjoy working here at Double H and because of the people I work with. They're always nice to me and we have fun together. And it's just like a big family. I worked here for 3.5 years. It's important to me that I keep going with this job, and plus I've been trying to work towards some goals. I'm just grateful to have this job, and I thank the good Lord every day for it.
Unleashing potential in people. That is the core of Hope Haven's mission, a mission that began over 40 years ago with a small group of children and has flourished under God's guidance to include thousands of people right here at home and around the world. By following the example of Jesus, Hope Haven strives to make lives better through Christ.
I heard the little voice.
I heard the little voice.
I heard the little voice.
I heard.
I heard.
I heard.
I heard.
I heard the little voice.
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 The little voice.
The little voice.
I heard the little voice. I heard the little voice.
I heard the little voice.
I heard the little voice.
I heard the little voice.
I heard the little voice.
I heard the
I heard
voice.
the little voice.
If your little voice inside is calling you, join us as a volunteer, donor, or staff member. Contact Hope Haven and become a part of God's mission. Thank you.